everyone, welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy VII Remake. In today's episode, I haven't played the game in about a week and a half. I went to go visit my sister last
Thank
weekend.
you. From now on, if you run into trouble, promise me you'll find an adult, okay?
Okay, I will. And here, since you're so cool, you guys are both grown-ups, but you're also one of us now. You can come and play here whenever you want.
So we got a necklace that should let us into the children's hideout from now on, which is pretty cool. This is a game of rock, paper, scissors, and a Moogle medal. And let's walk over here.
Don't worry, it'll be okay.
Wait! Not him. It looks pretty damn similar.
There's the number, but why two?
Who knows? Come to think.
The reunion. Is nothing to fear.
Cloud, get it together. Come on.
You don't know who Sephiroth is, do you?
Sephiroth, the war hero? I know he died in an accident 5 years ago. They said so on the news.
Maybe they did. But I've got a feeling he's still alive.
Oh, right. Come on, let's go.
Alas, poor prince, I must confess I am not from
You
this
can't
planet.
catch me!
Okay. So let's
I
talk to
heard
this
he
one.
came back because he got sick or something. Isn't that kind of weird? Can soldiers even get sick?
Maybe.
My dad told me that man, he used to be a soldier when he was younger.
You look like you're in the movie Top Gun.
Hey, Cloud, I know a lot of people around here need help. When I'm out on patrol, a lot of them tell me about their problems. Do you think you might be interested in helping out?
Well, I'm all for it. We still have plenty of time.
I'm on the clock.
Don't worry, I give you permission.
I always have the latest information. Come find me if you want to know.
Cool. So this activates all the side quests for Chapter 8. We didn't even get into the side quest yet. That's how extensive Chapter 8 is.
Oh my, is that a Moogle?
You can see me, Kupo? Then you two must be very, very special people. In that case, welcome to the Moogle Emporium. I'm the owner, Moggy.
You must not be familiar with Mog the Moogle. It's a pretty famous fairy tale. Mog wanted to bring happiness to all the Moogles of the forest, so he decided to open a shop of wonders.
That's right, Kupo. I opened a store to bring happiness to the slums, like Mog. And you know, only people with the purest of hearts can even see Moogles.
You talking about me?
Well, Moogle magic isn't perfect, Kupo. Anyway, we've collected all kinds of rare and wondrous goods. They can be yours if you've got enough Moogle medals, but they'll need to buy a membership first.
Cool. So this is the Moogle Emporium. That is a Moogle, apparently, even though it really looks like a kid wearing a costume. And first thing you need to do is buy a Moogle membership card with the 23 Moogle medals that we have. You might have more, you might have less, depending on how you're playing through the game right now. But buying the membership card...
If you find any Moogle medals, you can spend them here, Kupo.
So, Moggy, what do you do with the medals we give you?
Oh, you know what? I use them to make everyone happy. That's the duty of every Moogle.
Of course, just like Mog the Moogle.
New merchandise available. HP and MP restored.
I see you're working hard, Mr. Merc.
Yep.
So what are you gonna do next?
Keep on working hard.
As you always do, I'm sure.
You know, This is how I earn a living.
Huh? Really? I thought you were just doing it for fun.
I suppose some people do.
Hello, I'm Some People. Nice to meet you.
That's so wholesome. What the heck, Aerith?
Welcome, Koopo.
Welcome. Okay, so the Moogle Emporium, you can buy the gold saucer. So I'm definitely going to buy that because I'm addicted to buying the music thing. There is a silver staff for 2 Moogle medals, which is an incredibly great price for it. So let's go ahead and pick that up. That's the weapon for Aerith, and that's going to learn Sorcerer's Storm based on the ability info, which is like a really close area of effect attack, which is really good. So if you get surrounded, it's a really good thing. We don't have all the things we need to buy everything just yet, so I'm going to start off with swordplay. I'm going to go ahead and buy the graveyard key, because I'm going to need that one later. This one increases the effectiveness of healing spells cast on you when your HP is 25% or lower, and Whistle Windscarf is kind of like ATB boost and all, not ATB boost, but First Strike, where you enter the battle with a slightly filled ATB gauge, which is a pretty good item too. But I'm going to go ahead and get the Telluric Scriptures because that's one for Aerith, and I have Aerith in my party right now. And I only have 8 left, so I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and pick up the one for Tifa, because Tifa's my girl. And we're going to have to find some more Moogle medals in order to get the final one here, so don't let me forget. We're going to get back here in a little bit.
You guys are great. Thanks to you, I've got a ton of medals, Koopo, which means I can bring happiness to a ton of people.
Good for you.
Hey, Cloud. Maybe say it like you mean it?
Not until I'm happy. Go on, work your magic. Make me smile. From ear to ear.
I'll need a lot more medals, Koopo.
Well, that won't do. Come on, Cloud. Let's go get more.
Good luck, guys.
I love how Cloud is just like not having it with kids at all. It's super funny. So let's go ahead and update the equipment for Aerith. So we have a guard stick, and we've already learned Arcane Ward. So let's go ahead and go to the Silver Staff. So that looks, on paper, like it's not very good, but Silver Staff is a great weapon because it has, in hard mode in particular, it has an MP regeneration ability of 50%, which means that I highly recommend the weapon if you want to use it a little bit later. So let's go ahead and beef up the Silver Staff, that way it's a little bit better. So new materia slot is already over here. Let's do that. So definitely gonna up my magic attack power. Get an additional materia slot, because that'd be crazy not to. And I think I have a lot of, ooh, let's just boost everything. Okay, I can't boost everything, but I can boost a lot of things. Let's do wind. And then I can boost my HP or my MP on this one. I can't decide what is more beneficial. I think I'll just do HP, it's fine. Okay, and then we're gonna put that purple materia back on there. I was just looking at it, I didn't mean to go back into the spear grid again, but I got materia and equipment. I think I had ATB boost on her a while ago, so let's get that back on there. I keep on saying ATB boost, First Strike materia. First Strike, and I think the one drawback is I've never figured out how to scroll through the materia menu really quickly just yet, so I feel like if I figure out how to do that, it'll be a lot easier. Cool, so little kids are still going around. Where is the kid playing with the sword? I love this thing, by the way. This is amazing. I love that he's playing with it, so let's keep on boogieing. I'm already 9 minutes into this video. What is this madness? Okay. Yeah, but I love Chapter 8 because I think hanging out with Aerith is so much fun because all she does is tease Cloud the entire time, and I just think they did such a great job of capturing her personality in the remake in particular, compared to the original. So
You heard what they said on TV?
that, and I really love Hollow playing in the background. I really can't get enough of it. It's a fantastic song.
According to
So.
officials who are involved with the ongoing investigation,
So if you go down to the right-hand side, that will take you towards Sector 6, which we're not going to go to just yet. You don't have the ability to go there. But if we want to complete some more side quests, we can go ahead and go over here. You can talk to this distraught-looking fellow in this t-shirt right here.
Shinra weapons are on the Rampage. 5 of them, like floating eyeballs. I saw them wander off into the scrap, but if they come back into town, it'd be a disaster. We need someone who's willing and able to fight.
I'll handle it.
You will? Oh man, you're the best! I could hear them shouting intruder detected or some other nonsense when they floated off. Be careful, they look dangerous.
So it sounds like something that's in a Mako reactor, but they are kind of jumping around right now, so let's keep on moving. In order to find these enemies that they're talking about, they are wandering around on the mountain, so we're going to be checking back through the area that we just kind of came from with Aerith a while ago when we got into Sector 5 to find the enemies here. And I think this is really fun because I feel like this is a great way to level up some of the skills on Aerith and Cloud as well. And also there's a really great side quest, like a really good overarching one. Okay, I see one of them. Let's go that way. But there's this really great side quest called Angel of the Slums, and I really think that if you're just kind of clicking through the game because you don't want to do the side quest, you miss out on that. You're missing a whole bunch because apparently, like, the Angel of the Slums.
I'll protect you.
I'm pretty good at protecting myself, you know.
I think you miss out on a whole bunch of it because I feel like really there's even a light novel created for Final Fantasy VII that centers around a lot of the characters that are in the Angel of the Slums and some of the other.
Let's go.
Let us through, or else.
These guys are tricky. They alternate between being weak to magic and then being immune to. They alternate between being weak to magic and being weak to physical attacks, so you have to be really careful. In hard mode, they actually become immune to it, but I think in normal mode, they just become damage in this one. So, but these are like, if you take a look on the left-hand side, there's like a little, I don't know, like a scope mark. And that tells you that these are like a different variant of a different Monodrive. So Monodrives in general are normally pushy, but these guys in particular are really difficult. So you definitely want to hit them with things accordingly. So, and you can also double check here too, so you can see that he is immune to, it looks like physical attacks right now. So then we can go ahead and take him.
No escape.
This one's for you!
Well, this one looks like he's immune to magic right now.
I'll take care of them.
Use Aerith in the meantime. You can also use the Sorcerer's Storm ability right now, but I'm going to drop
Try using it!
And I think they are weak to...
You'll be blown away!
These guys are immune to... Oh, ridiculous.
You've got this!
My turn.
Go on!
This guy's definitely immune to physical right now, so... I just don't feel like clicking which one he's immune to or not immune to. I'm good.
Calling fire.
Stay back! I'm coming!
I'm getting rocked here. Come on, let me go through there.
Gotta be
There!
careful.
Yeah, this is actually
That's it!
pretty annoying. You know? There is one that's immune to physical attacks right now. That's the one that I want to hit. Arrow. This one.
Enjoy the ride! Get him!
I think one at a time.
Watch out for high winds! Tagging out!
I got this.
One more shot!
These guys are... I'm gonna hit this one with thunder because he is... Yeah, I hit this. Whatever. Thunder... Where is the other one? He's burning. Okay, he's gonna block him.
Get him!
Okay, they are both immune to magic. Okay, this guy is That's the one I want to look at. Here you go.
Deal with that.
I'll take care of them.
I'm gonna hit this one. This looks really complicated. It's not meant to be really complicated.
You jittery?
Hi.
It's your turn.
Let's do this.
Physical attack. Now this guy's weak to magic.
It's on you.
I'm coming.
Go away. Okay.
Moving on then.
That was incredibly difficult. That was the longest fight I've ever had with somebody before ever. I think it's because I was trying to talk about what was happening and then I was just getting PD owned, but yeah, so that's the first time a Monodrives actually gives me. Normally if you have high level magic, you can hit all of them at the same time and then they all die before you can do anything, so just more of a heads up for that. So let's keep on going through this iron mountain. Yeah, but Underneath the Rotting Pizza is also an amazing song to this also, so another one of the many reasons why I'm okay with just listening to this. And I kind of think we should probably heal our characters a little bit beforehand more. Aerith doesn't have a ton of HP, so I don't want to chance it. And then the second set of Monodrive, there are two sets. It should be over in that one area where Aerith got ambushed by the hedgehog pie.
Focus. Let's do this.
Go on.
Don't overdo it.
Here goes. Because I think the big thing is that the arcane board benefits both.
Needs more magic. And catch. This one's for you. That's it. One more shot.
Taking over.
Hit this guy.
Fry. Deal with that.
So it's my turn?
And hit him with more magic.
Go on.
Let's do this.
I'm coming. Why don't you lead the way?
I got this.
Enjoy the ride.
Cool, so let's go back to the scared man. That's what they call him, so. I didn't even get to use Sorcerer's Storm yet because those guys were being a pill. I'm going to find a better enemy to use them on. Yeah, enemy variants in this game are really difficult. There's actually one that I think you try to stagger and he immediately becomes unstaggered, and he has like an enormous amount of health, so he's really annoying.
I heard! You got them all, right? Robots from the reactor getting lost in the slums. Must be because of the explosion up top, huh? They must have thought they were protecting the reactor and figured I was trespassing on their turf or something.
Maybe.
Almost feel sorry for them, getting all lost and confused like that. Oh, what am I saying? Man or machine? Shinra bitches get what they deserve.
Now hold on.
Anyway, I think it's safe to say our work here is finished. If you're ever in the market for a merc again, remember, you can count on Cloud.
Sure. And sorry about putting this on you all of a sudden. I'm really glad you were willing to help out, though. Thanks again. Actually, while you're here, I've got another favor to ask. There's this old guy who hangs out in front of the weapons shop. I think he might need your help. Would you mind talking to him?
I got a pair of protective boots, which is actually really good. I think it prevents stop and slow. So protective boots, yeah, slow and stop. So that's actually a pretty good item to have. Definitely want to utilize that a little bit later. This is the old guy that the person was talking about a while ago that needs our help, so that'll be quest number 2.
I know you. You must be that mercenary. I have a problem. It's the anniversary of my wife's death, and I wanted to visit her grave. But I can't because some creatures have turned the graveyard into their nest. Could you do me a favor and go there in my stead? She shouldn't be alone today.
It'll cost you.
That's fine, that's fine. The graveyard's right by the head of the river. But I heard they put a new gate in recently to replace the old broken one. Now that those creatures have moved in, I'm sure it's locked up tight.
Didn't we buy a graveyard key off Moggy? I think we did.
So that's why I bought the graveyard key, so that'll enable us to go straight into that quest line. So let's go ahead and go over there. There are people in my way. Out of my way, people. So.
Mind taking a look?
And we're going to be in a graveyard, so chances are there's going to be ghosts, and if there are going to be ghosts, then I think I'm going to need a different setup for my materia. Ooh, healing materia is almost at regen right now. I'm going to swap out my lightning and put fire on.
The form.
Very thirsty. I sure hope not.
Yeah, but I hope you guys have been avoiding the heat. Happy Labor Day for anyone who watches this. This is going to be way after Labor Day. But today is Labor Day when I'm recording it. And I bought a AC unit for my room because I don't have central air conditioning in the condo that I bought because I live in San Diego and it's really nice weather normally, so that's not really one of my buying requirements for property. But wow, that is, looks like they would be weak to ice today. Those guys look pretty evil looking. Okay, let's swap out the materia really quickly. I think they're going to be weak to ice, so I think we should probably swap this out. To ice. I got fire and lightning, but I don't think lightning's going to help me that much here, so I'm going to go for this one. I'm going to borrow this one off of Tifa. I think that's actually a better one because she's got level 2 spell. So, sorry, Tifa. So, and I'm going to swap these two so I get ice and elemental in my attack weapon. Did they look like enemies that we saw before?
Come on.
I'm with you. Let's go. Just go away.
Okay, so let's go ahead and assess these guys because they're very impressive.
That's
so
right.
Venomous is a subspecies of the gas strike that is marked with a yellow and black patterning, and it's also armed with a highly potent poison. So they are
Try this. Take the lead.
Here goes.
And this is what you have to do in hard mode. You have to take a look at the enemies that you're going to come across, and you basically have to
Try using it. You can do it.
Let's do this.
Another. Hey. Go on.
Ironically, getting the slow boots and the stop boots actually would have helped would help a lot in this scenario too. I forgot that these guys actually
Freeze. Let's finish this. You're done.
This one's for you. One more shot.
Shit. Here we go. Pushing it.
I'll take care of them.
Let's go back over here. Let's go into the blizzard.
Don't catch a cold.
Need to heal up.
What the?
Is there anything else that I can use on here in the meantime? I'm using that bracer.
So long.
This one's for you.
It's over.
Not too bad.
This must be it. Hey, you want to say a prayer too?
No thanks. I think you've got it covered.
Cool. Let's go ahead and return to the old man then, and that is questline number 2. Paying respects. The two defeat the monsters in the graveyard, and Aerith pays her respects. Report back to the old man. The man Cloud helped thinks the Merc may have what it takes to beat the monsters.
But I don't work here.
This guy is
Talk
so
to that
sad
guy.
looking.
He does.
I'm really grateful for what you did. Here's your reward. I owe him a lot, maybe more than I can ever repay. And now I owe you a lot too. I know it's not much, but I hope it makes up for it a little bit.
We paid our respects to your wife, and we took care of those creatures.
Oh, that's such a relief to hear. I can't tell you how much it was weighing on my mind. I was beginning to think I might never be able to visit her grave again. With my bad back and my legs, my whole body's a mess, frankly. I didn't think I could make it past the creatures. But I was prepared to die trying, and then you two came along. Still, I've got to face facts. Creatures or no, I can't keep making these trips.
Don't say that.
This is the graveyard key. Run it back to Moggy.
But I just told you about my legs.
Why don't you just give it back?
Okay. It'll cost you 5,000 gil, though.
5,000?
It's always money with you people. Fine. I won't ask you for anything else. I'll take your damned key and give it to the boy. It's downright depressing. What is the world coming to these days?
It feels good to help people out, doesn't it? You having fun yet?
Heaps.
Then you can't be afraid to show it more. Don't forget, it's all about service and salesmanship.
I'll leave that to you.
All right, but don't think you can rely on me forever, mister.
Wasn't planning to.
That's good. 'Cause I command a very good salary.
So much flirting.
You're a real dick, you know that? But on the bright side, it seems he's all fired up again.
Okay, and I really love that sequence between Cloud and the old man because Cloud knows exactly what he's doing in that scenario. Like, he's lighting a fire on the old man because the old man's like, I'm too old to do things anymore. And Cloud's like, no, you're not going to be that way. And so it's a really interesting play on psychology. It's not something that I think Cloud in the original would even be able to do. So I just think it's really cool when you approach it that way. We also got a studded bracer from them a while ago, so let's see if that is any better than what we currently have. Spiky bracer worn. That looks pretty good on the defensive side. Let me see if there's anything comparable for Aerith right now. Yeah, it looks like it's a pretty good defensive boost, but not a very good magic defense boost. I'm just gonna hold on to it for now. And let's just move towards the next quest line that is in the green, I think.
Aerith, you're back! Come, look what we've done with the flowers! Lovely, don't you think?
Great job. It's wonderful.
Isn't it? Oh, I nearly forgot. I saw some Shinra suit walking toward your house a little while ago. He was dressed all in black. A little scary looking.
That's a little bit creepy, but I think we've gone through 3 quests in Chapter 3 already, so I think this is a good stopping point for the video. There are still 3 more, actually, yeah. There are 3 more quest lines to do, which I think I will put into the next video. If you guys enjoyed that video so far, be sure to leave a like, leave a comment. I hope you guys are having a terrific day, and I will catch you on the next video. Bye.